Hi, this is Aliki Karupis, founder of Sublime Energy, sublime-energy.com. I'm here to talk to you a little bit today about some basic pranayama and some basic techniques that you can use whenever you're in a tiz, if you're anxious, if you just want to relax a little, or if you just want to calm and come back to a point of presence with whatever you're doing. So the pranayama basically means breath. Prana is like life force, and the pranayama together will basically mean the evolution of breath. So what we're going to do here is grab our thumb and our index finger. There's a lot of various ways. It's just the easiest way to do it, just to get instant results. And if you're a woman, a female, you can breathe in from the left nostril, and if you're a male, breathe in from the right nostril, primarily because the left is the female side, the right is the masculine side. Anyway, so the idea here is that I'm going to instruct an easy way for you to breathe in and out through the nostrils, which actually has the effect of harmonizing the right and the left brain hemispheres whilst oxygenating and energizing the brain and also calming the parasympathetic nervous system at the same time. So let's get started, and I'll just make it very simple with some easy counts, and then we can go from here. So take your, if you know, woman or man, you can just copy me for now and then fuss around the left or the right nostril later. Place the thumb on the right nostril, fairly firm, so you sound like you can't breathe. So take a deep breath in on the left nostril. Pinch it at the top, and then release the right nostril and breathe out through the right nostril. And let the breath stay out. Now breathe in through the right nostril. Pinch the nose at the top. Release the index finger and breathe out through the left nostril. So that's considered one cycle. So I'm just going to do a little triangle diagram for you here. It's like up, down, and back the other way. Just like over the hill and the back the other way. Very simple. So now we'll do it again, and what we're going to do is add numbering or counts. So just go with your intuition on what you feel is the right count. I typically might do an inhale for 6, hold for 3, exhale for 6, hold for 3. But I don't panic when I hold my breath because, you know, with yoga and practice, you tend to just work with the breath and you're very smooth at it. So if you feel more comfortable inhaling for 2, holding for 1, exhaling for 2, holding for 1, work whatever pyramid system you want. I do the 6-3, 6-3 because it's also very powerful and I use it for healing. So let's start again. So again, take the thumb on the right nostril. Have your index finger ready. Inhaling the left nostril. Holding for 3. Exhaling for 6. Holding for 3, inhaling for 6, holding for 3, exhaling for 6. Let's do one more. That was 3 seconds. Inhaling for 6. Holding for 3, exhaling for 6. Holding for 3, inhaling for 6. Holding for 3, exhaling for 6. And that's it. So that was 2 cycles of the breath. How many do you do? Go with your gut. You know, I might do 7, maybe 10. Depends how anxious I am or what's going on. If someone's flipped me a bird while I'm driving and I'm, you know, or I've got to get somewhere in a rush and there's really no point being ahead of myself. I'm trying to get presence and just chill. I'm driving and I'm doing this. So, you know, whatever works best for you. So another little tip that I'll also share is some people do teach by energizing the forehead area, or the ajna, or the forehead area up here. I do not recommend that unless somebody is truly practicing purification or working with me in a consultative manner to ensure energetic cleanliness, because what you're doing when you energize is you're actually energizing and pushing energy in there which may not be necessary. So that's just a side note. Don't energize. A lot of people have been taught that way. It's very simple, okay? Some people like to use their pinkies. I don't. It's too much of a Twining's finger. I just like this. It's much easier. So another tip that I'll share with you, there's a couple, two more. The first one is tongue to the roof of the mouth. If you're a clarinet player, saxophone player, you know exactly what that means. When you smile, you actually put the tongue to the roof of your mouth. What that does is actually cut off and shut off the energetic opening of the mouth, what you can receive and what you can give out. So when you put the tongue to the roof of the mouth, you're sealing that energy, you're sealing your power. So you're being a little more efficient with the inhalation and the exhalation process. Tongue to the roof of the mouth. Very simple. Play with it, see how you feel. If it feels odd, that's all good. One other pranayama technique that I like, helps get rid of a headache a little bit, helps clear the brain and put more oxygen in the brain again, is called a turtle breath exercise. And I typically do sets of 14, 14, 14 and 7. So 4 lots, 14, 14, 14, 7. But again, suit yourself. Some people, you might not feel very grounded, you might not have had enough food to eat, you may also feel a little low blood sugar level, so you don't want to make yourself dizzy. But this one's a really good one just to clear your head. If you're really anxious, you don't know how to get back to basics, you want to do something that makes you laugh, it does look a bit funny too. So I'm going to do a couple of cycles for you. Again, it's called turtle breath breathing. I do put the tongue to the roof of my mouth always, it's just a habit. I'm a flute player, I've been playing wood instruments for a long time. So, rapid turtle breathing. And it's an inhale and an exhale, but a very rapid inhalation and exhalation. And a really good trick to do when you're doing this is like to do it with a friend, and then you actually, after you've done it, you walk next to your friend and you'll find that your space, like that space of you're in my space, I'm in yours, it doesn't really seem like there's much space. You kind of actually really become quite unified. It's really quite kooky. But anyway, turtle breath breathing. So I'm just going to inhale and exhale and show you a couple of cycles. That's 3 cycles. Well, anyway, enjoy these tips. You'll be able to view these at any time on sublime-energy.com, and thank you for joining me today.